So how do you do that again?
There you go.
Yeah, exactly what Tim said. So if we were interested in a particular feature within this data set, you could search for like this. I don't see a lot of interferon activity. It looks like maybe one here, but I would note that this color scale is highly sensitive to the scaling of the parameter, the tertiary parameter that we're looking at. So let me switch to a histogram of that parameter. Just make sure we're scaling it appropriately. Oftentimes it should be viewed in log.
Maybe Wei Chen has a suggestion. Oh, that's interesting. So you can keep tell Wei Chen, what gene do you think?
Just interferon IF and AR1.
Yeah, interferon receptor 1. IFNAR1. IF. Right. Oh, there are some.
There's a
Okay.
lot more activity.
IFIT1.
Try. Yeah. We're looking at the ones that are high. IFIT1. So there's a lot of IFNR1 and. Oh, this is going to be fun.
So
to
those
do.
are both, did I get that right? Or,
Yeah, that's right. And it looks.
IFIT1. IFIT1.
No N. IFIT1. Oh, it's 18 there. There you go. Oh, I see. Then it shows you. Oh.
they've been often more useful to look at on a log scale. It looks like whatever this island here has a lot of IFIT1.
Macrophages.
And IFIT2.
You have it there.
And since we're just listing off like lots of different genes, this might be an appropriate time to look at a gene set. So we could just scroll through a whole list of these. So if I go to Genes tab here and click on New Static Gene Set, I can create a new gene set. And I can start looking for IFIT2, that was one of them?
Yeah,
1 was one of them.
right.
What was the other one you guys just mentioned?
IFNAR1.
IFNAR1. Interferon receptor. IFNAR. 1 or 2, but one's
And
in.
2.
Right.
Oh, and 2. Good. Okay.
Anything else you want to add to this list while I'm at it?
MX1. MX1.
Cool. And we can always go back and change this all that we want. We can add it to collections. There's actually a variety of things we can do with gene sets, including we can treat each of these sets of genes as its own individual parameter, if that's of interest. So the way I would do that is look at a statistic based on those parameters for each cell. So if I select interferon with these 5 genes available in it, if I remove my filter here, we can see all 5 of them. If I click apply, we're going to look at a histogram of the sum of these genes. We don't have to look at a sum. We could look at mean, median, max, deviation from mean, but sum is the default. So this is now a sum of expression for these different interferons. Again, I tend to like to look at these things in log axis. Maybe change the max a little bit. There we go. Hopefully we'll get some red dots on our scale. You'll notice this scale matches up with the scale, or sorry, the color map scale is going to match up with the scale that we use here. And now if I wanted to color by the sum of those genes expression, I can choose this guy.
Oh.
Okay, so now we can really clearly see that this island is lighting up with more expression in total for those 5 genes that we've added to this particular gene set.
Now, Ian, here's the $1 million question. Is it possible to take those and look at the VDJ set for those versus the ones that are not those?
Oh, no, you could definitely do that. I mean,
Okay,
I should
good.
say that's the intended operation.
Yes,
I
okay.
have a feeling that if I try it now, it's probably going to fail, but let us work a little bit more on this plugin, and like I say, just write to me if you want to get a.
Well, remember, John, now, you want to circle those that are high, right?
Ah.
Versus everything else, make a gate for everything else. And then when you initiate the plugin, you select both populations, not just one
Exactly.
population. And that'll give you.
It's hard to see. Some of them are sprinkled in with other ones, and you know what I mean. You know, I could see the green is sort of. You know, I'm looking at the B cells, and the green was sort of in the upper left, or in the left side, but I don't know whether it's possible. Just
There could be some CD8 sneaking in that has
Right.
some interferon response. Yeah.
I mean, is it possible just to get that set that expressed one of those, one or more of those genes, and then look at those versus ones that don't have, like the green versus the blue in the upper part? Or you could pick a subset too, but
You can, because you can just circle all of the areas that you have decided first
Yeah.
down that have VDJ region expression.
Right,
period,
right.
So isolate them in a hierarchical gating methodology and then choose one or the other. So you can isolate this in any
Suggesting
way.
drawing like a density gate on this T-SNE plot.
yeah. Can you draw it on the other side though? Because those are the macrophages over there, probably.
Okay.
It'd be more interesting to draw a density plot.
Remember all the stuff that showed VDJ expression, which is on the top right
Yep.
Right.
hand
That's
side minus those others? Kind of circle those first, and that creates that gate. Double click on it, you're down in just those events.
right. Right.
Then you
That's
can
right.
do the same thing, heat map across that, and
And
isolate
if we're
the
not,
region. that
if
you
we're not interested in this island and we want only the other cells, this is where a NOT gate comes in handy.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. We know those. We're not
The
interested.
NOT gate of interferon, and we look. Now
Oh,
it's-
good, good, okay. So then what if you look at the ones that are up there, the upper part? Can you pick the green versus the blue?
Yeah.
And
So
then
for that
how
one,
do you do that?
Especially for this case, what I would probably do is look at a histogram.
Of that.
Now, as I move on to this histogram of those genes, I might note, I might note that we probably wouldn't recommend drawing a gate on a T-SNE plot because it is just a visualization. Rather, I would want to find either a k-means or a phenograph cluster that corresponds with that island, because that's a more unbiased way of grabbing all the events that are similar in some way to those that we saw heat mapped in sort of a favorable light.
Okay.
Right, so those with high versus low interferon.
Oh, good.
Chop that up into different levels too, right?
Yeah.
You've got 5 or 6 different distinct,
Yeah.
different populations.
That would be good to get the ones, even if you move the gate a little further down, so you get the really high versus really low, and then do the VDJ versus one versus the other.
Now,
Yeah.
Ian, you can stick this back in our shared Dropbox folder that they can take a look at later on.
Yeah, absolutely.
But John, I think we need to
Oh,
wrap this one up because I want to start with everybody in the back here from
All
the
right,
beginning and kind of work their way into this.
all right. Yeah, if you can share this, that would be good.